interview number 1 with Russ Camerer, designer and builder of the Kettlewell Resonant Covers. Hello, Russ.
Hi, David. How are you?
Very good. First question. On the design of the Kettlewell Resonant Covers, can you share a little bit about your early thoughts about it and the kinds of challenges you faced from a design perspective?
Sure. Yeah, naturally, we met over your Facebook page is how I found you. And the first thoughts of your invention were just some cryptic drawings to begin with a pretty firm set of ideas of what you've been looking for a while now, apparently. And you had mentioned how you wanted to take covers to a new level, basically, and start developing a valid resonant chambered device rather than the regular pinch down covers that have been the norm up till now. And so going with that concept from you, particularly talking about trumpet shapes and the round bell shape of a trumpet, knew that that was going to be trouble to work with in some certain materials, would pose a certain challenge right off the bat. And so initial ideas were to mill from a solid piece of PVC plastic, a pretty popular, easily millable piece of plastic, having access to machinery at that time. Very quickly after going through some design ideas and thoughts, realized that it could not be easily machined, particularly by a hand-operated machine, a mill and a lathe in particular, working with to make these shapes. And so that knocked that kind of out of the ballpark. And so we looked for a better alternative to build the shape out of that we had the concept for, and it ended up being 3D printing in PLA material was the most efficient way to do this. I had another associate of mine that already had a printer and a nice CAD system, and so we sat down and went from kind of a post-it note drawing, real rough, to a beautiful CAD drawing that was produced. And we went from there and produced a first prototype set of these things for the Suzuki SCX 16. That was our first target, and seems to have turned out rather well. It fit super nice the first time around, and so we were very much blessed with a prototype first round that worked and fit really well. And so having done that and not being the most fantastic harmonica player in the world, I was eager to get this back to David and have him check it out in a nice sound system to prove theory, basically, right off the bat. And,
thank you very much for this first interview. We'll continue it on interview number 2. This is a sound test of the Gregor Mare through my sound system using a Bulletini mic. And the Seidel Saxony.